Okay, I got the Papa's Taos, which is like a hash brown base. I didn't really know what I ordered, but it is delicious. And Tibs is stuffing his face. He's got a lot of options there. How's yours, Sonny?
Very good.
He said,
I like the thick bacon.
Yeah. He said now that he's had thick bacon, he's never going back.
One last hurrah. Those who are still left are eating breakfast. Tibbs has been eating this. He's got a lot of food. But he needed his mom's lap. He stole a piece of her bread and somehow just knew that he could break open the egg and dip his bread in the egg. That's what he's doing now.
He's like, this bread is hard. I need it softer.
Very peppery. What do you see? Tibbs has been sitting here feeding himself jam.
You would clean out all the jellies at all the restaurants.
If I were to let him do this, his mom would freak out. Don't let him have the sugar, but Nat gets to let him do this.
Danny did.
Right?
I heard that.
Uh-huh.
Delicious.
Oh, hello, I'm being recorded. So this is we're circling through Garden of the Gods, and it is so busy that it's like being in black Google traffic.
Yeah. We already said goodbye to everybody after breakfast because everybody's basically leaving. Jan and Dave are going home. They live in Colorado Springs, and everybody else is going down to New Mexico, and Nat and I are headed up to Denver because we gotta, that house is basically done. It's going on market. We gotta go get that yard cleaned up and looking pretty. So yeah, we're doing one last drive around as a family, I guess, right? Something like that.
The last hoorah.
Just drive through Garden of the Gods and then away we go. Bye, already. This kid, I told him we could mainly just have a stay-at-home weekend because he really likes being with family and he enjoys it, and that's good, but he also has been really overwhelmed. He's very tired. He went to bed late and got up early and has been half dozy all day, and he's been doing stuff like when we got to the restaurant this morning, I unbuckled him and he started trying to put it back together saying, home, home. I was like, okay, kid. One last day, one last long day, and then we'll go home. We'll spend the weekend at home. How about that, Tibbs? I come around back to find Natty Zeus trimming the tree like this. She's already done 90% of the tree. She is literally on the very last branch.
I'm totally a licensed arborist.
And none of these are, well, this is all within our range of what we're allowed to do. We ain't doing anything tall because it's a big tree. But some of these branches down there are big that she's cut through. Woman, you're a beast.
I'm dripping in sweat.
I gotta go back out front.
Halo in my head.
Yeah.
Halo.
It's nice to be doing landscaping on a project that's my own. And I want to go home and start the weekend. Look at that tree, it's so much nicer. We've been here for several hours working, but we haven't actually gone inside. We were waiting for Sherry because she was at another property she has up here is working on. And now we're going to go in and look.
Entree.
Yeah, carpet. Oh, it smells like a new home. Here's Sherry. They're taking care of all the staging and stuff. Still a little bit. We're not going past this. You can kind of glance and see it looks nice. Looks nice. Smells super good. Oh, look at the bathrooms. This tree looks better because of Nat. That's all ending up over there that we're gonna have to have. That tree looks better. And if you look at this grass, it is super tall. It's all gotta get cleaned up now. Look at that huge mess over there. Look at some of this stuff. It's like half dead, super tall, super weedy. So I gotta get the weed whacker and I'm doing that next. Woo! Stay tuned for more. Hey Tibs, what you doing, buddy? That's my glove. This is a happy little boy. He just spent like 5 minutes trying to feed me one of his Doritos that he stole from his mom. Yeah. You wanna eat this? But I can't eat it. You gotta eat it for me. That's my favorite type of Dorito. Although the Cooler Ranch is pretty good too. Yeah, yum. You eat that. I need my glove back. Tibs is helping by filling his bag up with trash over here. Nat is taking a turn on the weed mower. Look at the difference there between the stuff that's been done, all of this, and this right here that I haven't gotten to yet. Well, this is mostly done. We've still got a couple of these little piles to clean up. Tibs is over there taking a pile I just put together and throwing it outside, but throwing it out of its little stack. But we should be mostly done here today. It's possible we'll have to come back one more time or something like that, but I should be basically done. The agent says he believes it'll sell pretty quickly, so we're hoping for that. And yeah, I'm glad we're almost done. My head's ready to be done. Super red sunset tonight because Colorado is burning. Half of Colorado is on fire. Normally it's California, but as we've mentioned before, there's a drought going on here. This kid ate a small snack, done as much as we wanted him to, and just fell asleep. And then there's the Nat. What's up?
And I am sweaty and gross and very tired.
Yeah. And there are tons of cops out blitzing today. Saturday. And Tibs woke up long enough to make this mess right after I cleaned the floor. Playing with Nat on Halo Reach. So, having fun with that. Besides that, we sat outside for a while. And later, I might go for a walk.
Sean is playing Skyrim. And Tibby is getting excited to take a bath. He's splashing in the water. I see you have conditioner on your cheek already. Yeah, you're doing a good job.
That's a happy dog right there, folks. Yes, he is. Pretty happy boy back there as well. Nat and I have we basically managed to just stay inside all day. Nat took a nap. I got real bored because I don't know what to do with free time, and finally settled on Skyrim and remembered, oh, I do like playing this game. So played that for a while, and now we're just out to run a couple errands we want to get done for a Sunday. Really short. Probably be out of the house like half an hour.
It was mostly just to get out of the house and enjoy a nightly drive, in my opinion.
Yeah, Nat was going a little crazy. I was like, oh, but it's nice to have a day in, and she was like, I need to be outside now. So we're outside. Since today has been so boring, I thought I'd tell you a little story from yesterday. Nat went to bed last night. Tibs went to bed last night, and then Nat got in the shower. And just a minute after she got in the shower, I heard him crying, so I go back. And by the time I'm halfway down the hallway, I hear him calling from the bedroom, help, please, help, please, help, please. And we had turned the lights off, and the way he was acting, I think he might have had a bad dream. Like, he went from, it sounded like dead asleep to crying really hard in just a couple seconds. But it was, I was partly proud of him for knowing what to say, but B, it was the most like heartbreaking thing ever to have your little boy crying, and he's just old enough that he figured out that he needs to say help please. And so I went in and I asked him, do you want a light on, Tibs? And he said light, light, light. And so he went and turned on the light, and then he laid back down and went to sleep pretty quickly. But yeah, that was a little moment from yesterday. Tibs, are you eating your apple? He was singing apple a few minutes ago, and then I started vlogging. Nat wanted to stop for a minute at the dog park, so here we are.
Stay with us.
So I don't know if we're going to do it right now, but they do have an agility training area right there. I think it would be fun to just make him come and try and do a little doggy parkour.
Yeah. Tibs is in his chillin' throne.
The chillin' throne.
On top of the dad. And we just got chased down by a poodle that had a really fancy / ugly grooming hairdo. It was pretty funny.
Yep.
Hectate is
Tibby,
loving
can you hold on to my
it.
head? Hold on. Hold on like this. There you go.
Yay, get him. Get him, Tibs, get him.
Not hit my head. Hold on to my head.
Hecky, come on. That big Marmaduke dog just went up to Hecky.
To sniff his butt, and Hecky turned around with a look that was like...
The look of horror.
This horse is smelling my butt, Dad. Tibs has over here been doing doggy, 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 doggy.
All of them, all of them, so many.
So many doggies, huh? This sweet tooth I'd like to get rid
of.
Got you.
Is that so funny? That silly dad.
Got you again.
You silly. He's bonking you with the pillows. Bonk. Bonk.
Now I didn't wait. Bonk you again.
He keeps trying to get rid of your ammo. You keep reloading the same pillows.
Thank you for joining us today. Come back tomorrow if you liked it. Okay, subscribe and share. Good night.
If you liked it, subscribe. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you liked it, comment.